have my.
Catchy little number.
Always forget.
That's a little loud.
How do you know for sure?
Sure.
Why?
For sure.
That guy needs a pop filter.
How do you know for sure?
Pop culture.
You're one of us.
Pop, 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 pop.
It's actually slamming out there. That's what the problem was. What the problem was. Let's see. Oh, I was just about to count him down. There he is.
He beat the countdown.
Mm-hmm.
What up, Gary?
I had to do some adjusting.
Well, we are late.
Just in case. Anyway, the views and opinions expressed by the individuals on the following program do not necessarily reflect those of the Outhouse podcast, its affiliates, the guests, or even us. It's all. Look on the screen. It's all jokes. Shit disappears because it's the green screen. My little note card, see that?
Bunch of jokes for you folks.
Magic tricks.
Crack you up like
wow.
yolks.
First time it ever come back like a boomerang. Damn boomerang.
That'd be pretty useful if it did it every time.
Welcome, everybody. We're late. Seth had to poop.
Yep.
Psych. I was just had to set up. These guys come in at the last minute. I had to throw some microphones and some other things, some headphones.
Well, appreciate it.
Some extra coffee. I'm sweating my ass off till I'm going to have to turn the fan on. Right over there. See, that's another thing. During the show, there's usually not one time I don't have to get up and do something.
You're already getting up? Man.
That's good. Unless you don't want it blown on you.
No, I don't mind.
It ain't a record,
But
but
them guys are like, but it's
close.
It's normally not this hot in here, truck.
man, that's cool.
What happened? Oh.
That green screen isn't affected at all with it blowing like that. That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. Can you guys guess what this is on the screen, the green screen?
Trap house.
Close.
Outhouse.
Yeah. Old school outhouse. That's why I said close. You got half of it.
Yep, it's got a house.
A lot of people say they're barrels because of the top of the lids. And it does. It looks like that, like a wine cellar.
That looks so comfortable to me. Like, I would be all about it.
The most peaceful poop ever.
Nah, there's spiders and shit in there.
Yeah.
Fuck them spiders.
You have an exterminator going there cleaning it. I'll be all right. But
It don't
other
matter.
than
You
that,
can do that. That's an outhouse, man. You clean it out, and the next day there's bugs in that bitch.
you know,
You just gotta.
I was down
make
at
sure.
Bolivar, and inside the porta-john in there's a hornet's nest right above the door. And I had no idea. I was just sitting there, and I'm hearing brr, brr, and I'm like, what on earth? And I look up, and I had frazzled them, because when you go in, the door slams. So I was like, oh, great.
And ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome our special guest, John Morgan Chase, and JT. The hell did you say your name? Albert. Yeah, that's right. That's pretty cool. So you could go like
Albert Einstein.
Yep.
JT Morgan.
JT Morgan Chase.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Anywho.
Thank you.
Anywho.
Enterprises.
Celebrate and have a good time.
We just met a minute ago, too, but it seems that we have history at the skate park.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
spent a
pretty
lot of
dope.
time
Funny
at
how
the
that
skate park.
works, huh?
Yeah. Dude, the music industry and the skate industry, they really go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to rock music. Maybe not rap music around here, but rock music, man.
I skate and listen to a lot
You know,
of rap music.
That's weird. I always
I
thought
skate to it.
to call somebody who gives a shit phone, I thought the cord was on my side.
Is your mic working?
Yeah, you want to get up in
Yeah,
there?
bring it to your face.
Get on up in there.
There you go.
Better?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there
Awesome.
we go.
Yeah, that'll help.
Might have to crank your game
Ride
up a
it.
touch.
Act like you want to be here.
Okay.
JT's just wondering how did he end up
Yeah, a
here.
little bit, yeah. A little bit. I was like, damn,
It's like,
that's a
man,
day
I
off
was
and
just
next day I'm
driving,
doing
man, and
podcast.
all this
Man,
stuff
I
on
just-
podcast.
Yeah.
I was
Not
at a
bad,
farmer's market.
Yeah.
And then I was at a podcast. Is this even real?
Is
I
this
appreciate
real
There's
life?
a lot of awesome equipment in here for sure.
Yeah, we're honored to be here.
Absolutely.
Were you guys
Appreciate
volunteering at the market?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah, doing music and yoga
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
and
Wow.
walking the dog.
Yeah, I just walked my dog around the whole time.
Walking the
Oh.
dog.
Dude, that's what's up, man.
It is, man. It's the best. Every Wednesday for like
Just
3 hours.
walking the dog, baby.
Just get to like
Nothing you
play
can
music
do.
and do
Oh,
yoga a little bit.
fun.
It's pretty cool.
Entertainment and activities, man.
And I
A
try
lot
to
of
act like
places
it's like
miss
the
out on
coolest
that.
thing in the world because it is. It's like you get to do basically nothing. Like playing music to me is like breathing. Like I'd rather pick my nose than do anything, so I'd rather just play music. Like just sit around like doo-doo-doo.
And you're in an environment where people can enjoy it, who are there,
Hopefully.
kind of there to enjoy it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on what I'm singing about, but
Yeah.
sometimes
I guess you can get
sometimes people give you a
controversial.
bunch of tips. They're like, "Oh, they love me," and then days like today, I'm like, did just people not like my vibe or my music or?
Man, I feel that. I myself, I'm a rapper. And so when I go somewhere and start rapping, people kind of look at me with this look like, oh, I got expectations right now and you got to meet them.
Because they heard you were a rapper.
Chat.
No, just because I start doing it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta go once you
Yeah.
once you open it up, let it go, huh?
Once I'm in that setting, yeah. If it's established already, then I get warmed up to it. But if it's like by surprise, or if it's somebody who's at the venue that doesn't know what to expect or something like that, you know, then it's always like, oh yeah, you gotta prove it to them for some reason.
Hey, producer, can you hit the studio thing? It's not telling us what's going on there. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd like to hear that story. How did you guys get on the podcast? How'd you get linked up?
Ow.
Alex.
Oh, okay.
Alex, I saw Alex last night at George's,
Oh, okay.
and he
The
was
spot
like,
crew.
yeah, the spot crew always comes out, and
Right.
I've been going to the spot a bunch.
Oh, okay.
It's really fun, yeah, and just trying to play music with my buddies and have a good time. So that's definitely the spot. But yeah,
No pun intended.
Alex was like, "Come on out tomorrow," and I was like, "All right, you don't have to tell me twice."
Mm-hmm.
And then he happened to
Yeah.
be with my buddy,
Yep. That tag along.
and I'm like, "Hey, you coming with?" "Yep." "All right, let's go."
Man, shout out Al. He's brought the last 2-3 guests on, probably.
Yeah,
Just
hit
about.
that. Select. Yep. Hit refresh.
Justin
there.
sent me a meme today, the end of the rainbow, and I thought he was going to be here because he sent me a meme. I saw it, but I was in Bolivar. I couldn't respond. Oh, you don't want it?
Take me to Bolivar next time, bro. I want to go float
Click
down
on
the
that
river.
Outhouse
For
podcast.
real.
I don't know what it's doing, but
Dude, all I was thinking is like, man,
acting. There it
I
goes.
could really do some great fishing off of this
Thank you,
little
love.
raft. Dude, the raft is torched now because I had to pull it through the woods and everything, and it hit a bunch of thorns. So I'll have to get another one. But bro, $10. I mean, you can't beat it, and it's unlimited if you take care of it. You know, they make you pay like what,
Where'd you get it at?
$20-$30 just to go on a
Was
raft.
it a blow up raft?
Yeah, I got it at the Dollar General. I got it here in Canton because I didn't want to go down to
trusted
Bolivar.
that thing?
That was half the
Yeah, with your
adventure,
life?
dude.
Shit, man.
Oh my god, the amount of trees too, the limbs that was going around. That's kind of a little secret for my YouTube chat because I'm gonna do this thing where I have a video that says I bought this raft and I'm gonna go down this river once I hit 3,000 subscribers. Help me get the 3,000 subscribers. But I already
My
did
little
it.
generic GoPro's got a waterproof case.
Hey,
That you just can't hear no audio. You'd have to overdub the audio on it.
yeah, that would
Once
be
you
a
put
better
it in that
idea.
case, you can't hear shit.
I gotta see if I got these tapes that are salvageable too, because I took a phone I didn't care about that could do video just in case it got wet. Man, thank goodness I did. Right now it won't turn on.
You guys ever watch Swamp People? No. Well, then might as well not even say nothing, then you won't even know what I'm talking about. I got a buddy that hunts and fishes, and he looks like one of the characters off that show.
It wasn't Seth, was it?
No.
He said, didn't you say you came crawling up out of the swamp today?
Yeah.
The dog attacked you?
Yeah, dude. On the other side of that river, man,
Better than a dragon attack.
where there's still water, all that algae comes up. Yeah, I had to get out there.
Queen reference.
Okay.
It sucked. I was hoping for a nice little trail that I could walk up. It wasn't gonna happen, bro. When I stepped into the sand, it's like it's this much underwater, but my foot went this deep into the damn sand. Oh my god, I lost my shoe twice. That was fun.
You were in it, man.
Yeah.
Right on.
What an experience, though. That was wonderful.
How many
Somebody
miles did
there.
you float?
Where you at in the chat?
I don't know. Starting at the reservoir and going all the way down to the highway.
Okay.
So,
A mile or two?
yeah, at least. Yeah. Probably 3 altogether with going back and forth to the Henline Cemetery.
Right. I floated that one time, and I swear I stepped in a body cavity inside the water. It spooked me. I jumped up into my raft, and I never got back in the water.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was traumatizing.
One of those things that, like, pull you down?
Huh?
Like, is that what a body cavity is?
No, like a dead body or something. Like I stepped in a rib cage. The way that crunched under my feet, it was spooked the heck out of me.
Oh, yeah, no. I wasn't trying to put my feet in that water.
crazy.
I could see it. Most of the time I was looking down, I could see the actual ground beneath me. It wasn't that deep.
Right.
And which surprised me. I didn't see,
Crazy.
like, any fish, which
Yeah.
was wild at all. I saw a snake. One snake. I was worried about that.
Was it a water snake?
It was. It was a black snake.
Yeah, it might have been that cottonmouth coming after you, boy.
I was
Water
worried.
moccasin.
I was worried. And it was pretty long. I made some noise.
They'll
it went
chase
away.
your ass in the water.
I know.
Screw that.
I know. And I was
They
all
Swim
screaming.
faster.
They're pissed all
There's-
the time.
There's no way to get ashore fast at all. Not at all. Even if you got out, I mean, you could swim and float, but once you hit shore and you try to climb, you're just swimming in, like, quicksand.
Mucked.
Yeah.
Welcome to Ohio, right? Right. The swamp.
The deer, if you follow deer tracks, it's actually really smart because the deer will go where it hasn't sunk in. And so you go where the deer go, and that's, like, the right path.
Now that's some backwoods wisdom for you there. Yeah.
But,
I've got deer that come to my yard every night. Yeah, I feed them some corn.
yeah, you do. Big old 8-pointers. I've seen them
Yeah.
a couple times. Yeah.
So I found a whole deer skeleton over the weekend in Pennsylvania.
Oh,
I
shit.
got like a whole piece of spine that's all put together. It's like this long.
Damn.
Oh, man.
It's crazy.
I was just talking to that about somebody the other day, how you don't often find deer skeletons in the woods.
It's funny, some girl had just asked me that same weekend to find her a bone when I was out in the mountains. Weird request, right?
Right.
And I just happened to come across at least a half of a full deer skeleton.
Now I'm finna bring you this whole spine. It's representing blowing your back out.
Oh man. You could use that for art and
Yep.
all kinds of
Yep.
things.
I've got a cool ram skull that I've painted all different colors and whatnot. So
There you go.
yeah, bones are fun to work with.
My buddy, he turned a skull and a skateboard into a lamp, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that was neat.
Yeah,
Sweet.
to
Always
hang
need
on the
light.
wall. I was like, hey, that's nifty. I've done a lot of pieces before, a lot of art pieces, but it's just art, and that's all it is. It could sit around for a while and showcase, but then it's
Right.
either in the way or
Yep.
you gotta take care of it or something that functions like 2 different functions. I love that.
I usually give most of my art away to people just because I sell blueprints for a living. I'm a professional building designer, so I draw and make good money drawing. So things like art media and different, like I made a paper mache mask last year and stuff like that.
Oh, that's
Just-
sick.
That's cool.
Yeah, just hang it for a little bit. Once I'm done with it, just give it away to somebody. You know?
Right.
Dude, yeah, that's dope. Second
That's
life
awesome.
lived out of it.
Yeah,
too.
I try to.
Sending out those good energies.
Man, I was just thinking about that the other day. I was like, how could I use all of my trash? How could I use it, like, make it art? I was looking at my, like, the McDonald's wrapper, so I'm like, bro, if I just tear that up and paint it, it's paper.
Mm-hmm.
Brand new paper I can use, and I could have so much
Me
paper
too.
out of that. Like, just 1 year of McDonald's, and I'll be the paper stack.
The
Yeah.
problem with it is, I mean, what would you use it for?
That's what I'm saying.
Make art. Because
Oh.
Well,
this
that's
lady,
a Heidenberg in Detroit's like that. It's just all trash piled up all over the place, and some guy called it art.
well, like
Yes, it actually are.
at the farmer's market, this lady one time gave me it's shaped like a guitar, and that part's made out of like cardboard, and in the front of it has like 2 little slots, and it's like a house. And
Yeah.
all the little items in the house are made out of trash. Like all these little, like a bed and a sink, and it's all this different stuff. And
That's
she
what,
gave
you
it
know,
to me.
Cool.
I
And then she
thought
also
about
had
that.
like trash bags woven together to make like all sorts of things, like bags, like
Yep.
big bags, all woven out of plastic bags.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I saw that in jail.
That's
You did?
Yeah, Stark County, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So this guy, he made necklaces, all kinds of weird things out of uniform and trash. He would, tie it up into weird knots, and that's kind of cool.
It is.
You know, I think I went and put the halftime thing right in, but now I think I put it in at 2 hours instead of 1 hour, unless I'm having a stone moment. But I think it's on 1 hour.
Yeah.
So at 1 hour, it'll be in there.
Oh man. That would be so useful. I mean, I guess you could like give it away. My first thought always goes to the business side of things. Like, what could I profit out of it? How could I use it, benefit from it, or somebody else benefit from it? So, like, I don't want to say like it's not a waste of time or anything, but for me, I don't have the patience to be able to like sit there and do it unless it had another meaning.
Yeah,
You know
and I
what
think
mean?
things like that are good for us, that like some people would judge as wasting time, because our minds need to get off life. Like we need to do something that makes our mind go away. Like maybe for you today was on the river.
Yeah.
Like while you were on the river, you weren't worried about everything else. You were just
Right.
worried about not sinking or
Yeah.
falling in the river maybe or whatever.
And see, like with music and adventures and videos and work and all of that, there's really like no time for me to do something like that. Music is kind of where I put that time. You know, that time that
I
I'm doing
understand that.
nothing, I'm already doing something I've filled with a hobby. But to like benefit me, the paper would be like, I could use that for all kinds of things, including arts and crafts. And like, but the plastics, you could make little like holders if you really dove your time into it. Every little piece of trash that you own can be salvaged and used. And like we as humans just buy more and more and more, and it's crazy. I was just thinking about that.
Question, what are you going to use all that paper for?
I don't know.
'Cause everything in here looks paperless.
You
know?
could do a bunch of things. Dude, you could start a YouTube channel with paper.
I get it. I doodle all day, so
You
I
see-
always have paper and notebooks.
You,
I
you
want
see that dude that took all those plastic bags, like Walmart bags, and I guess he kind of like burned them or whatever and made fuel out of them.
Oh,
And then he disappeared.
the young black guy that was
Yeah.
doing it. He didn't. He didn't.
I guess he
disappear.
come back, though.
Yeah, he didn't disappear. It was a public. He did a publicity stunt
Uh-huh.
where he signed the papers and like in the government
Signs the
procedures
papers,
of some
man.
kind, and there was a whole thing about it that was publicized like months ago. And then all of a sudden this surfaced and it said he went missing just to resurface his publicity. Why he is still getting away with what he is, I don't know, because they've killed people for less. But it's wild. I did see that. That guy, if he keeps doing it and he gets away with it, dude, he's turning plastic into fuel. That's pretty
Well,
cool.
yeah, it's made of petroleum, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But no, that guy from New York, the Herring, what was that famous artist? Rick Herring, or I forget his name. My bad. But anyways,
Oh, maybe.
yeah, but he would just draw on everything. Because, well, yeah, like when I was in jail, having paper was a commodity.
It
you
was.
don't have much paper to draw on.
And a pencil this short.
Yeah, and a little pencil, like, so you would write on anything you had if
Yep.
you needed, which I like to write, so I was trying to write on everything. But
Yep, absolutely like that. That's why county jail is the worst. It's the bottom of the totem pole for that. You want to go to a program or something from there. They just hold you there to be sentenced out.
And see, like, there, you survive with nothing.
Oh yeah,
Nothing.
bare minimum meals. And
which I think is
terrible.
good for you, because part of what I think ends you up in jail is your mind is so worried about something, and when you're in jail, you can't worry about anything. You can't do anything about anything. You're in jail.
Yeah,
so
you
it's like
literally don't have to think. You just walk through the motions.
Most thing you can do, and what most people do, is find Jesus.
they try to get you to find Jesus.
Out.
Yeah.
I do
That's
go
where
to
he
church
hangs
on
out
Wednesdays.
Yeah.
And then like my
Downtown at the bus station.
Well, it is. It's like a philosophy lesson every day in county jail. Like the guys you're talking to are like, because everybody's at their like most tragic in a way. Like everything's like so emotional. So everybody's got a story to tell. It's like,
Yeah, so that's the last place you want to be is in county jail.
no doubt. That's what somebody told me that before, and then I
They
ended
say
up
prison
there,
all
yeah.
that. I've never been, but it's apparently significantly better than than county jail.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, exactly.
I was in the holding tank at Stark County for 9 hours. It was terrible.
9 hours. That was enough, huh?
Well,
the
they
concrete slab.
Yeah.
That's all you got to lay on.
and a toilet in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
I think
If you use the
that's
phone in there, you have to
disgusting.
put your ear to it, like to the wall. It doesn't have an actual phone at all.
I was in there with 3 dudes, and they took everything to use as a pillow. So I used the toilet paper roll as a pillow.
Oh yeah, so you don't get no pillow. You gotta roll the pad back. I was there for 28 days earlier.
They
this year.
took
It was
my
terrible.
pants.
I used the toilet paper roll to plug the toilet, and I hit flush like 100 times in the first cell when you're in like in the main room.
Oh man.
Then flooded the whole cell.
Dude,
I took off my jumpsuit and wrapped it around my neck. Like
Oh man.
that's probably why I went to the hole.
Jeez.
But I just
That
wanted
would
to
be
call
sick.
my lawyer. That was all to get their attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just
Did they
pissed.
let
I
you
was
call your
flipping
lawyer?
out.
Or
That's
from the
It
hole?
was-
No, I probably didn't even get to call the lawyer.
You had to wait.
Yeah, like another.
You call when you get out of the hole.
that's what happened to us. When I got there was a dude that was already there for like 4 hours before I got there, and they did his ass dirty as hell. He was from Mansfield, had his girlfriend drive him up here so he could get his plates and shit straight on his vehicle. He goes into DMV, fucking doing his shit, and the lady's like, hold on a minute. She goes back in the back room, comes back with a cop, and they arrest him right there on the spot and take him out the back door. Meanwhile, his girlfriend has no idea of nothing about Canton, is sitting out in the parking lot out front waiting on him.
Oh man.
And he's like, dude, just let me tell my girlfriend, or go tell her, or you know what I mean? I guess the cops was dicks or whatever. And
Always are.
put him in the car and hauled him out. And he was going off when I got there. And then, of course, I was there for 9 hours, and this dude was steadily going off the whole time. And them cops was just sitting there playing computer shit. They wouldn't book us out, man. 9 hours I was there. This dude was there for like 12 or something crazy.
Dang man, that's stupid.
It was like, man.
Did he get released and find his girlfriend?
Yeah, I guess it.
Yeah, because you hear the craziest stories, like people from other places, like, oh, I came over here to Ohio and now I'm in jail. You know?
Met a lot of people like that too.
Yeah.
You know, in Summit County, you had to do day booking, which is when basically you get indicted. They're like, okay, you've done something bad, so you're going to book you in and out of jail. So if we have to put you in jail, it's easier to get into jail then. You've already been booked in and out. It's a wild thing that they do in Summit County. But I had a warrant for like was a speeding ticket, and yeah, they held me all day for that for a $20 fine. Day booking's terrible.
I know, that's some bullshit.
Wow.
Yeah, I had like a DUI. That was the start of it, that January 2019.
Yep.
I got a DUI in at the beginning in the winter. And then that summer it was, yeah. But anyways, they were like, oh, don't worry, you don't have to serve any of that time for that DUI or anything.
Right.
Because I ended up getting in a little more
Cars
trouble than I
are
thought I
all-
was going to. And it was all just out of like a broken heart, really. Like it was like just desperation, desperado or whatever. Like,
Yeah, usually it's.
yeah, like when in your mind you're just like, I'm on my own. That's what it is. That's when you get dangerous. When you're like, everybody is against me. You tell yourself like nobody loves me.
Yeah.
That's the dangerous place in your
The
mind.
thing of it is, even if they do love you and shit, you're still on your own.
Yeah.
I mean,
True.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean? At
and
the
that's
end
what
of
you
the
come to
day-
realize.
At the end of the day, it's you. I mean, motherfuckers will come and help you out here and there or whatever, but really, at the end of the day,
It's almost like how much
it's
you help someone else is how much
Yeah.
maybe you'll get helped
I
by
get-
that. Sometimes, I don't know, yeah. It's a balance. Relationships.
I mean, normally, yeah, but I don't know. I was having a conversation earlier about all that shit because
It's tough. I've made a lot of friendships along the way that I know that will be severed along the way the same way because of the way they came in. It's kind of the same. I have one friend I've held on to all this time, and I have punched that dude in the face. We went tussling down the stairs. I should have went to jail over this dude. And we are really tight. We're really close, but everybody else has in one way or another stabbed me in the back. I have done way too much for people and they don't do anything, and I take that as like, oh well, maybe like I'm not doing enough, I should do more.
Nope.
And emphasize for
that's
that.
what we was just talking. It's like the nicer you are, the more motherfuckers take advantage of you.
And that's what it comes
You
down
know?
to.
It's hard to be a nice person when everybody around you's, assholes,
Yeah.
more or less.
So like their lesson is to learn that they can't keep using nice people. Then your lesson is to learn like where do I draw the
Right,
line as far as I'm
exactly.
going to go to help people. And I don't think it's okay to say I don't want to help anybody because I'm mad at everybody for using me.
Right.
Because that gets the world nowhere. Like I feel like the world right now, and it has always been about how we work with each other in relationships. People get mad at each other, bad things happen. People work things out, good things can happen. It's all about that.
Yeah, for sure.
It's different
Yeah,
with every individual.
Emotions is a terrible thing for humans, really. I mean,
But
that's
I
what
think
causes everything.
I think it's used. You have to use the emotion correctly.
Oh, shit.
Like,
I don't know. I've had a lot of learning in my journey so far, and I've learned the emotional side. Oh my God, being emotional sucks.
It does.
yeah,
But-
it's like you can't avoid it.
Uh-huh.
It's also
We're
like,
human.
Yeah.
It sets us aside
Exactly.
as a species that we can feel things like that, empathy and.
I feel like growing up, I really didn't feel that because it wasn't something I had learned until I was older. Emotion wasn't something I
Well,
learned.
I guess what I was sitting there thinking and what I didn't say out loud because I had a stone moment was emotions are what drive you. You just got to learn how to control them. You know what I mean? The bad and the good, you got to get into that balance.
Yeah, that's yoga.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just watched this thing today where dude was talking about all that, which I never looked at. Like he was talking about, the tagline on the YouTube was, angels and demons or whatever, and he was saying basically when you're in darkness you'll see the light, and the opposite, when you're in the light you'll see the darkness, and you're supposed to be able to see both and maintain the middle. You know what I mean? And slightly lean towards the positive side, which that's a natural thing that automatically happens even if you set neutral and not go hard right or left. You know what I mean? It was pretty wild how he was explaining that. I was like, yeah, and he's talking about basically like the yin yang symbol.
That's what it sounds
You know
like.
what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd heard that before.
Yeah.
It's like
From my
that's
friend-
pretty cool how he was like
Like in the
yeah.
darkness, you can see a little match from like what, a mile away.
Right.
Yeah.
And I never looked at it as a trinity, as he kept calling it. The dark, the light, and the center. The center being three things. It's like that's pretty wild.
And the spectrum, I was really thinking like what you were talking about with the light and the dark. I had heard one time that the devil's working way harder than God is. You can see it. And it made me think. I was like, well, it went into this whole spiral of thinking, and I thought about the spectrum, and I was like, well, if it's too dark out, you can't see. Okay?
If there's no light.
Right. If it's too dark out,
But
you
if
can't
it's
see it.
pitch
There's no
black
light.
and the moon is shining bright, obviously you'll be able to see.
Right, yeah. And if it's too bright out, you can't see.
Right.
There's both spectrums lead into the dark. So I was like thinking, is a third of that dark and only a third of it light, and
It's a
the
fat
2/3
fucking
of
pig.
it
Yeah, I
dark.
see that.
But then I started like I don't know, dabbling with the knowledge and learning. The other part of the dark side, and there's more to the good side too, but the other part of the dark side is that unknown. It's to go into these places that you don't think you should go. And that's for the experience, or where you're told you're not supposed to go. You're supposed to go against.
Well, that's kind of what he was saying. Is like you need to look into that and know that side of it, so you know. You know what I mean? Not like get into it, but just know it. You know what I mean? Or, you know.
Yeah.
And it was pretty wild how I want to say how he did that, but.
Like a light example of that would be like, I'm told it's illegal to do what I did today.
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to take a swimming pool raft down to the river and just go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people die that way. It's illegal. But I had a time of my life and
Right.
experienced that I couldn't
You're
pay
allowed
for.
to take a raft down the river. What the fuck are you talking about?
You're allowed to pay for the raft and go on the canals.
No,
and
you
go
don't
on
have to
a
pay for
canoe.
nothing.
Like a swimming raft down the river?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think there's like rules against that.
No.
Well, either way, to do something like that you don't know how it's going to turn out it can go either way, and I think that's the spectrum. It's just very interesting to me how much life we don't even know because we haven't even got there, you know?
And then he was talking about, you know, with the free will thing, how that plays a factor in which side, you know what I mean? And, you know, how your energy chooses. It was wild. It was this weird dude that supposedly channels this other being's deal or whatever. But
Well, yeah, you come to think about it, like that's anything. Like you can pray to Jesus, you can pray to Krishna, Buddha, or
what was really weird what he said
yourself,
about that was
anything if you
because
want.
I actually watched one right after that where he was talking about Jesus, and what he said was Jesus wasn't trying to create Christianity and followers. He was trying to tell you that us humans can be just like him.
And we are. And I think a lot of the children growing up today are becoming like more Christ conscious, and they're getting in trouble because Jesus upset the world, right? And that's what these people come here to do is they don't come to conform, they come here to change things for God's will. Because whatever you do, whatever you put your mind to and want to get involved with, that's what you become. Because we are this earth, we are the air, we are the water, we have it all. The fire, the earth, sky.
I think there's a deep reflection that everybody needs to reach at some point in their life, and you can't just understand it without knowing the feeling. And that is that good, it feels bad. It feels bad. And I can explain that with like a diet. Going on a diet is a good thing, but it sucks to try to eat healthy and not eat what you want to eat. And it sucks.
Everything in the world that is good for you sucks. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Because organic just means how food was supposed to be grown. That's all that means. You have to pay more. Like
Exactly.
this is what you realize is the government and the people in control are not trying to help you out. They're just trying to make more money off stupid ideas.
Money.
And it's
money,
like,
money.
well, we're all just trying to live here on this planet, but all of a sudden, all these people want all this money from us. And it's like, I have to go do something for somebody else for this paper, invisible digital currency stuff so that I can have what I need to be alive. And you're like,
And then with the same reasoning, bad is good. Because I don't know, to do something bad, like fall into lust or something, feels good. And it feels free, and it takes you on a whole journey, and you learn about life, and it's a really good thing. And you don't even know that it's bad until the very end. And you don't know it's good whenever it's good because it feels bad. And that's interpretation that a lot of people don't have. And can't, you can't move past that point with learning yourself until you do. Because until then, you're questioning God and the devil and the light and the dark and what
I think
side
they
you
work
should
together
rely.
simultaneously, and it's just like a human interpretation of these forces that are like energy in the universe, light and dark,
Right,
hot
good
and
and bad,
cold.
right.
The universe is made of
sure.
elements because element means El is God and Mente is mind. So the elements are the mind of God. So like, whatever we are in the mind of God.
Interesting. I've never heard that.
The whole
But I believe
planet
that,
is God. This
Yeah.
is all God. Everything is God.
I wrote a
The
lyric in
source
my
is
newest
what I
song.
always say.
I said,
We're in
The
it.
source.
despite
And everybody and everything is all part of it.
Yeah, and you're all connected.
And
You
this-
can think about
This
things
human thing is just a learning vessel for our energy.
for our soul, right?
There's
Because
so much to learn.
there ain't you can't learn what we learn as humans anywhere else but here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Right?
Yep. It's unique. It's so special.
Right.
A human
And I think a lot of people don't
Yeah.
don't care.
They really don't understand.
They don't get it. They're
No.
like, oh, I just have to get a job and I want to grow gold and retire. What?
Mm-hmm.
That's Sicilian of dangers.
In my-
But that's what you're. You know, you go into kindergarten. As soon as you hit first grade, training starts for that mentality.
And that's it. School is the thing that teaches you to not care about yourself and your
Right.
life. It's like,
It's a
no,
bunch
since
of bullshit. Only thing
No,
good
you
in
can't
school
draw on
is
your paper.
mathematics.
Yeah, you
well,
can't-
not
you
even
can't
that
doodle.
anymore, because now they're like, well, you know, just as long as you show your work, it's right. Like
you can't get out of your seat. Yeah, you have to be like everybody else. Put the exact same answer down. Teaches you how to conform.
Tommy, can you use a number 2 pencil, please?
We go to school for 8 hours, then you have homework afterwards too. How often are you taking your work home with you?
Uh-huh.
You know, that's awful.
It is terrible.
It's just
much,
training
too
you
much.
to go to work for 8 hours a day. That's all it is.
Yep.
School is a brainwash camp.
Exactly.
Exactly.
People have told me
I
that, and
agree.
now I see it. And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
wow.
It's
Here
getting
we
even
are.
wilder these days because
I mean, there's certain things you need to learn at school, like I say, mathematics and getting along with others.
But your parents can, your friends,
But
you
yeah,
can learn it.
But yeah, there's some kids that's just homeschooled doing just fine.
Exactly, for sure. Better.
Actually,
But,
well,
yeah,
some
the
of
social interaction is good too. Like
Yeah.
being, but I don't know.
I
Every
mean-
day, like for 8 hours in that same building,
Yeah.
it's weird, dude.
Uh-huh.
They just remove us from our
seemingly
natural form.
looks like a prison.
Yeah, that's the other thing, buddy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. Brick building, they're all built the same. The
Uh-huh.
grocery stores, the jails, the schools, they're all built the same.
Uh-huh. Got them same colors. Imagine that.
It's like Walmarts are all gonna take off like little spaceships.
I always was told that, like, there was a Walmart building spree there for a while. They was just building them some bitches everywhere.
Like the Amazon plants.
Yeah, well, I was told that a lot of them Walmarts, if the shit really hit the fan, that they was going to make them like FEMA camps, like instantly. Like, I was like, And then you go in and you look around them son of bitches, you're like, okay.
lovely. They're tearing down the mall over there by Walmart.
The mall.
Yeah, the old mall, the Kent Center.
Oh, no, I ain't been over there in a while. No shit.
On Tusk.
Yeah, beside that Cube Smart storage
Yeah.
building they got now. Yeah. Behind there, they got the whole middle section torn out. I drove back and I was like, where'd the
That's
building go?
crazy.
Yeah, it's gone. I was like, dang, I only been in there twice.
I used to go in there every weekend when I was, little 12, 13-year-old punk.
Wonder where they're going
To
to
go
build
there and
now.
raise hell and then go home and collect our monies and roller skates and head out to the skating rink.
Yeah, man, the skating
Sounds like
rink.
the life.
Where was
It was fun back in those days. Roller skating was a trip. The kids don't, I guess they still do somewhat, but I don't know, that was the thing, man, when we was teenagers.
That was the thing, yo.
I don't know, my generation had the teen nightclubs. That was pretty wild too. Wild time.
Yeah. I went to, what was that one out there in North Canton there? Fucking,
I'm not from Akron with the Pronios. So
I can't remember what the hell the one was when we was younger. It's out there. It's like a nursery thing now. It's right past Target and all that shit on the right before you get to the light, I think.
The North Canton
Yeah.
Entertainment Center? That thing?
No,
Where they got
that's,
the wall?
that's
and all?
always still been there. That's always been the skate center since
Yeah.
I was a kid. But if you go, no, I'm talking about up on, what is that, Dressler? Where Target and all that shit is? Yeah, if you go over Everhard on Dressler and pass up Target, there's something else there, and then there's another building that's got like, they sell,
Trees.
yeah, trees and shit. It used to be that building.
Oh.
It was a nightclub, then they turned it into a teen center, and then
Weird.
shit got crazy, you know.
Well, the business
kids-
I was just working for, they bought a building that was a strip club, and then they remodeled it, and they found a high heel shoe, and they gave it to one of our workers because I guess one of his friends was one of the strippers there. So he's
Oh,
like,
shit.
"Here's your shoe, bro."
Coventry Elementary School over in
Cinderella.
Akron is an old strip club.
Where
It's
you
got
at?
no windows. Any of the classrooms.
Where was it?
Coventry over in Akron.
The building with
Yeah.
no windows.
It's a school. It's an elementary school. It's an old strip club that they've converted. It was a high school, and they built a brand new high school. And now they've got an elementary school in there. There's a weird place to have an
It
elementary
didn't
school.
have windows when they had this school in.
They've got some of them, like the entrance windows, but none of the classrooms have windows really. So,
See, that to me is just wrong because
Yeah, man.
remember the word human. That means like animal. Like we are.
Right.
So they're
We
basically
need sunshine.
They're just domesticating us, just so that they can tax us and let us work for
Well,
them.
and the domestication is why we're all running around fat.
Sick. Yeah, if we were
Also,
all running around
because-
naturally, but I guess we
Because
can't.
we're
There's too
supposed-
many of us.
We're
But
supposed to be out there hunting shit and gathering shit and
running
moving all day long.
and migrating
Not
and
sitting there watching YouTube.
yeah.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Or like not getting out of your car to get your groceries, or like, I'm not saying that's wrong, but it's like, how far are we gonna go? You know, how far are you not gonna go?
I'm sure lazy.
Yeah,
I'm like, shit.
it's better to be lazy, you think,
right.
until you die.
I got myself in great shape, and my vitals are all good now. I feel significantly better. I lost 70 pounds last year just dieting and exercising.
I'll tell you, the biggest
Right
thing
on.
is cutting
Yeah.
out that
Oh, man.
sugar, boy.
Yeah, I dieted for I got it, started at 250 end of 2023. We're in 2024, decided I didn't want to be that weight anymore. I wanted to lose weight down to 185. So I worked out every day, not in the gym, just exercise. Like him and I were just throwing the frisbee around. I skateboarded almost every day, things like that. Got down to 200 pounds, and then I plateaued, so I dieted for 4 months after that. I hit my target weight in October of 2024,
Nice.
so about 70 pounds.
Man,
Yeah.
Thank you.
congratulations.
There you go.
JT and I met at a yoga class. I was shadowing. So like, it's all about health, man.
Yep.
Your health is like so important, but
Scoop this
Well, I used to
way
have
'cause
really
you're
bad
kinda off the
hypertension,
scale,
and
yeah.
my heart rate was through the roof, and it just didn't feel good.
He's hiding behind the microphone.
I know. Mental health. My advice would be to quit your job. I know, but then you become depressed or too anxious because then you don't have money. So like, this is probably where people start their own business and like do their own thing. But I quit my job and didn't have anything lined up, and you know, you could say I bit the dust or whatever. But that's just how I am. I'm the kind of person that's like, hey, that stove's hot, and I walk over there and forget, and I'll burn myself. Then I remember the stove's hot.
You know, I'm at a point in my life right now where, like, I've been there, because I wanted to chase this dream, and I wanted to invest into this dream. I want to make this dream a job. Because if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. Well,
Yeah, you're a little
I
out
made
of
it
camera
to the
too.
point
Scoot in a little.
a couple of times, but I'm back at that point again where it's like, okay, I've worked for a while, and unfortunately the universe said, you know, the job has other plans. You don't got it anymore. So now you have a chance to invest in yourself. Now this is the time to go where you want to go. Where do you start? That's where the heck I am, man. And
Right, because you
sucks.
could lose your cool and be like, blow it. Be like, oh, I got all this time to myself, and then just freak out
Do you
and
know,
like
if
not
you-
have a good time.
If you don't have like a brain on you and you want to just jump into music, it's easy to throw $800 away on one video. That's it. Just the video, not the song, not the recording, not the studio, not the lease, not the permissions, just the video. That's it. And it's like, if you know people, obviously you get it done for free, or you could get it done for $50. And then the song, again, $20. I mean, if you're talking to somebody, maybe you could get it for free. But all of it costs in the end. And if you don't find it for free, it is so easy to throw your money away and find avenues to throw your money into and just hope that it's going to work. And it, a lot of the time, don't. It's not magic where you can just invest everything into one thing. And
Well, Krishna says, don't worry about the success or failure. That's up to God. Like, your job is to just do your best.
And then where do you put your money? Because then like you go to chase a dream is almost selfish, because you're diving your own time into it instead of spending it with the seeds or whatever.
Yeah, but what are you already doing with your life? Just helping somebody else's selfish dream.
Well, see, that's
Somebody
the
else is
important-
making money and
Right.
you're helping them make money.
That's the importance of like.
That's
finding
selfish,
out-
and they don't
Yes.
pay you enough. You barely have enough to even live your life, but they're like, keep working for me. Come back
Right,
to work
right.
8 hours a day, please. Yeah, we'll take care of you. But then you like go home at night, beat down, and tired,
can't do
and you barely
shit.
have enough
Right.
money or energy to
Right.
do
Right.
anything.
Yeah, that's like a job. I mean, like
That's a job.
if you have like a sick
That's a
grandma
job.
or something, and then you don't take care of your sick grandma, and you're focusing on your music, you know, like that is, and there could be whatever circumstance that comes in between that, but a lot of the time that happens. And for me, I don't have a sick grandma. My grandma passed a long time ago. But it's like the seeds of my family, my dog, my house, the things that matter, because my music doesn't matter until it does. My dream doesn't matter until it does. To be an architect doesn't matter until I got reputation.
But the dream has to matter every day, or else it's not gonna be a dream. A dream's something that bugs you all the time and you can't let go of.
Right.
Even though it might not be popping off, but eventually it will if you don't give up. Eventually you're gonna find success, or like you're gonna say I made it.
Yeah.
But then what?
Right. I mean, you can't just like wish that you can beat a plane in the sky on foot. You have to invest in the technology to get there.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm looking for that investing point.
And there are logical steps to make. But yeah, how do you know what to do? Is
Right.
that what-
That's
right.
the question.
Like
And
me
you never
me
do.
ending up here tonight. That's
Right.
this is huge to me. Like I'm like, wow. And it's just because I was following my heart. And that's
Right.
what you have to do is what
Mhm.
Seth, do what you love. And if you just every day make yourself happy by doing what you love, you'll be rich, the richest man in the world.
Yeah.
But I tell you, life sure gets in the way to make you not do what you love. I tell you what, boy, I've been going through it for 54 years.
53 years.
I'm
That's it?
waiting for that
That's
one
it?
day. It's like, oh,
That's awesome, man.
okay, I finally a breakthrough.
I'm sure you could teach us some lessons,
Yeah.
Tom.
That's a fact. I don't know what
Tell
to
us-
do, but I can sure tell you what.
Tell
not
some
to do.
stories. Yeah, there you go. That's a part of life, like knowing what you don't want to happen. And that only comes through experience.
Right. Well, if you don't have no negativity in your life, then you really don't have no experience, do you? Because it's the negative shit that makes you go, wait a minute, man, fuck that. I'm doing it like this now. That's what, you know what I mean? That's what the experience is about. If everything was just peachy king and hunky-dory all the time, then what kind of experience do you really have? It's the sorrow that builds your better person, I guess. So they say.
As long as you don't let it destroy you
Right.
and tear you down, you will get stronger and better. You do get wiser.
Use your music as a weapon.
That's it. You just have to trust like yourself and life. Be like, okay, I'm glad these things are happening. I convince myself, maybe I'm crazy, but I convince myself every day it's the best day ever, and it's been working for months. I've been having.
I'm gonna have to start doing that.
I mean, there are moments, but ultimately that might just be a result of me coming out of 7 years of difficulty, like coming out of a depression, of like a fighting for things, and like
that's where I'm at.
not
for
really
54 years.
not really getting anywhere, but realizing those things that you had to like fight so hard for are like the past now, and you can let go, and it's a new day that you can like maybe not feel like you have to fight so hard every moment for your mental health. Like all of a sudden you're like, I don't care that person or that thing is that way now. It's like all of a sudden, but that honestly only came like a magic spell, like after a certain amount of time. Before, I couldn't let it go.
Yeah.
I could not stop obsessing over how I felt about it all, and I would tell people about it all day, every day for years.
It's almost like you just got to go with the flow, because there's nothing you can do about it in a sense. I mean, obviously you can control your life, and
that's wisdom.
Shit, but
yep.
You
try to breathe and be like,
you just got to go with the flow of what the fuck's happening around you, because in generally you can't control what the hell's going on. I mean, you can control you, but you still got to kind of ride that wave, so to say.
If you can even control yourself. Everybody wants to control each other.
Right.
Everybody's trying to control other people.
Mm-hmm.
I have a child. I'm trying to control him. You know, then it's like, I can't even control myself. So it's like, what are we all really doing here? What is our purpose to be interacting with each other? It's really, I think, about helping each other, if you can.
Mm-hmm.
And how far, at what length will you go to help another person? To where, can you trust people? Should you help everyone?
We're all supposed to help each other to
that's what
ascend
these,
to a higher
that's
person.
What these books say, these
like
Bibles
shit.
and these things. People are like, oh, be you know, all about Jesus. Okay, Jesus, let's see what Jesus said, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What did he say?
The
He
aliens
said all
are
kinds
coming.
of shit.
The aliens are coming. It's just really interesting to be like growing up in the world.
Long story short, look in yourself.
Exactly, and that's what Jesus was probably saying.
You're right.
Look at yourself. You are just like me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
That's exactly
Jesus
what
was
he
a son of God, and so am I. I am a son of God.
And him.
And him. And Buddha was too.
In
and
human
Krishna.
form.
And everybody's fighting maybe over what?
Money.
Ding, probably, right. Power.
Well, that's, you know, money brings power. It all boils down to that cha-ching at the end of the day.
So my mission is to live without what everybody says I need to live with, and which is going against the grain of what my parents instilled in me and generations but it's that time. If we don't change gears, Earth will be destroyed with us. Not Earth, we will destroy ourselves.
For sure.
This is what I'm saying. Like, we need to do something about that. I think that's, like, at the end of the day, you're saying what really matters. Like, oh, my relationships with people I love and maybe, like, my cat or whatever. I'm like, at the end of the day, what should we all be worried about? Maybe the welfare of the planet and humanity.
Halftime
as a
is
whole.
coming up.
The only person that I can say anything about, like, saving the planet-wise is Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast?
Mr. Beast has done single-handedly more for the planet than anybody ever.
Okay.
But somebody brought up a really good argument. They were like, yeah, but think about how much he damages the planet
Like flying
every
in planes?
single year. The fireworks show, the flying the planes.
This is where it's at. Like, to live how I think would be the healthiest is basically going nomadic, native, living
using your trash.
like you were in the raft today, floating down the river. This is how you would exist. You would walk and float in the rivers and travel like that.
Yeah.
But this is a lifestyle most people don't want to go back to.
Oh, it's hard living.
Yeah,
it ain't
that's
easy.
Well, this is what like spiritual people do.
Right.
They go on the journeys, right?
If I lived like that, I'd die in the first day because I can't make a fire and I can't cook.
I
You don't
can
need
do
I
all
can't
this.
hunt.
You don't need a fire anymore. Everywhere you go, you could just walk down a road and somebody ask for help. Somebody pick you up. Call the police.
Dude, I pass so many gas lines. When I'm walking through the woods, like, there's gas lines everywhere. Gas line, beware about. I'm about to go out. There ain't no deer cams. There ain't no cameras in the sticks. I'm about to go out there with a wrench and just loosen one,
gonna
put a little pan under there, and just, like, let it sit for
Just
10 days.
camera
I'll have
the owl
$1
quick,
worth
'cause we're
of.
about to go to hell.
So I do a lot of hiking and stuff. I like it. So the metro parks have all those little beams and stuff, and pipes, but go out in the mountains, for example, like 2 hours away, go to the mountains and no pipes or anything.
Yeah.
Fun.
Oh man,
Dude, it's wild.
Love it.
If you think about like what they have underneath the earth before it was there, like these parks or lands that are now forests, grown up, look like they were never touched. They have natural rivers going through them. They're not natural rivers. Man made those rivers. There are bridges that go across in this dry area where there used to be massive rivers that they have all, like literally shrunk. They control all of the water flow in the world. The dams are like military controlled. You can see it on
they
the crest
drain
and
the
everything.
swamps here.
And
Right.
it's all put into rivers and controlled to go to these facilities. So all this land that was
weird.
underwater, no longer
And
underwater.
it's so unhealthy for this land. I mean, this
they-
used to be the luscious forest.
They
you know?
have bridges, like
I think of
castle-sized bridges that are still remnants right there that they never even took out.
the old native bridges.
And then they have their sewer lines and the pipes and then the gas lines and then the telephone lines. All of that goes
Yes.
underneath the ground everywhere.
I love this
I
guy.
was actually going to have him jam before we went to halftime, but halftime I think is coming up after this tune, so we'll just. I think
Very
he's
good
going to go jam
conversation.
with Al,
That's what,
and then he'll come back and probably do a little something by himself.
so the old world was just buried. Like, think about it. You see
The
like
mud flood shit.
how much this earth here just swallows things, like the greenery.
Most of the secrets are underground. Everybody says, look to the skies, look for this. They figured out that UFOs were government made, bro. They figured that out. It's underground now. And it's been
It's
underground
always
for a
been.
while. But, dude, the facilities, man, I love the dams. And now I know why. I think I know why.
The
Why is
what?
that?
The water, of course. But
Dams.
the water, of course, but I think, bro, underneath that entire, there's a little tiny storage shed up there where like the security go.
Which
And
one
the
we
entire-
talking about?
Bolivar.
Okay.
And it's all fenced in right there. It's
Uh-huh.
just a small little parking lot. You can't get back there. And the dam is on this side, and then the reservoir is way down on this side that goes all
Well-
the way underneath.
You know who takes care of all that, don't you?
Probably Stark Parks.
No, the Army Corps of Engineers, son.
Do they?
Yeah.
The
It's
what?
government shit.
Them guys that were out there weren't no army. They were grass.
No, I'm talking about the guys that actually work on that shit and have to go in and do repairs or
But there's-
reconstruction. That's the Army Corps of Engineers.
That whole entire thing is underground. Even just the tunnel, if
Uh-huh.
it is, it's the size of a train tunnel. But there's got to be a whole facility underneath that just one plot. It's a mountain.
Oh, I'm sure.
Man-made mountain on top of a literally facility. That's why they have gates on top of the dam. You can't even climb up there if you wanted to. They say you can't fly drones over it. It's heavily protected. I'm like, bro,
The drone thing's kind of weird.
yeah, you can't fly drones over it. It's illegal. I want to do it.
It won't let you.
No, that's what they say.
No,
Who's
I
gonna
mean, if
stop
you was
me?
to take a drone down there and like places like that, if you try to fly, it'll go right to the edge of the thing and then it'll automatically send it home.
You think they got
I've
blockers?
watched videos where them dudes is doing that shit in different places. It won't even let you take a drone over
I
a government
believe
area where you're not allowed to be.
I
Did
can
you see
believe
the
that.
drone show at the
I did not.
Stark? Yeah, the fireworks show for the
When
at the
was
college.
that?
Well, 2 years ago I saw it, but this year they probably had another one. It was the first one they'd ever done last year when I saw it.
Damn,
but
I
all
missed
these
that.
drones fly together and they turn
Right,
different
right,
colors
right.
and just make all these different shapes.
Right.
I mean, fish, ship. I
Right,
mean,
right.
you know,
It's
animals.
almost like an LED
a flag.
screen
Like
TV.
yeah, like it was just like they were all flying synchronized. Like I mean, what can they not
Think
do
about
now?
that.
Like program.
Think about
all of our
that.
cars can probably be turned off digitally.
Have you ever seen
Our
that movie,
phones are listening and watching.
Attack of the
us at all
Killer
times.
Tomatoes?
Is that a children's show?
No, it's actually it's an old 70s horror movie where these tomatoes got all big and was
Yeah.
killing people and shit or whatever. It's goofy.
How would you know
But
it's blood?
Attack of the Killer. What was you just talking about?
Tomatoes.
What were you
No,
talking
the
about?
other things.
The drones?
Drones.
Drones.
Synchronized drones?
Attack of the Killer drones.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
seriously.
Sounds like-
Well, that's what I've heard, right? The military
Oh.
isn't even.
That was might have
I've
supposed to
said
be
to everybody.
halftime, but somehow we
Everybody's
missed
worried
it.
about robots, this, that. Worry about the drones.
Well, at this
You
day
can-
and age, this far in the future, how can we not know how to have peace? How can our technology be this advanced, but humans still be like flipping out on each
Stupid.
other like rabid animals? You know, like the aliens obviously must be giving us the technology because we sure as hell don't know how to figure this stuff out.
40 years ago,
We're
we
still
seized
like
all
coming
that.
out of the dirt.
Yeah.
We're still like
Because-
little animals down here, and we have this technology that can like fly to space.
Yeah.
And then people are like, "Oh, aliens aren't real."
But
Well,
did you know
I don't know, man.
that we haven't been back to the moon in 40 years?
Yeah, I think
Right.
It's weird that we haven't done that.
But we have these rockets that can go out, come back, and land. Why are we focusing on that and not getting back to the moon?
because
Yeah.
I think there's definitely a reason we can't get to the center of the rock, or we can't leave it either. You know, we're very contained to just this
You're talking
one.
about Earth?
Yeah, Earth for sure. We can't get to the center of it, and we can't leave it. You know, there's asteroids and all that up there, so
Nah, yeah,
you know,
exactly.
you can't leave
Well,
the rock for more.
I was talking
we're
about
just very
that.
contained.
You can't
can
go
leave
down
it
and you can't
straight
go
with your
up.
soul. Your soul's trying to make it out.
I think we just get repurposed back into whatever the hell we
Well,
are and why we're here.
Yeah, it just keeps coming back, and that's what you're trying to liberate yourself from. Is the reincarnation.
What I think,
But I like it here. I think it's fun.
Right, I'm trying to enjoy this lifetime.
It's a trip.
I've done a
Yeah,
lot
it's-
of worrying about like what's gonna happen, this, that, the government, blah, 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 blah. Well, there's always been war. There's always been fights. There's always been dark. There's always been light. Even when Jesus was on earth, there was war.
Well, there was
There was
darkness
fights.
before all that shit.
In scriptures, in religion, in the Bible, I'm pretty sure it says that God designed government. Government is part of that. It's just part of that overall text. I think all the suffering we endure and everything that we have to go through that we don't enjoy or do enjoy is just that. Like, don't worry about what's going to happen after. Like, no heaven, no hell, no aliens, no war. Don't worry about that. Worry about how you feel, what you are experiencing
Now.
Right now.
This is life.
Couldn't
This
agree
is
with
the
that more.
experience.
And it's a quick one.
And it is.
True.
You don't
in
realize
terms
it
of the
until
whole
you-
big picture.
It's just to live. That's why I was like,
It's like, why
man,
is that looking all black?
I could have died out on the river today. And
Absolute
I was like,
magic.
what a way to go, huh? That would have been cool.
With a smile.
Yeah, I've been out there.
And to think I would have not known you tonight.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't, buddy, of course. I'm glad we all... I mean, the fact that everything exists the way it does is just so miraculous.
If you believe in simulation theory, which a lot of people do, I lean closely to like it could be real. But then you have to like question the idea that multiple universes and simulations exist all the time, and everything that could happen did happen. I did die on that river. I'm still living in this life that I chose to stay alive.
Is that the Omniverse?
Yeah.
Yep.
You choose. It's the free will. You decide where you go.
Right.
Yeah, if I would have made a stupid decision, I should stay on this rapid, he'll go hit those rapids because it looks fun.
I was watching
Dropping!
this thing where-
Spot me, bro!
Sorry,
Of course, you were alone.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa! Yeah, that's the crazy thing is I love to go out on adventures alone, and hopefully I make them back. You know, make it back from them all the time. But there's
Dude,
no
you
guarantee.
never know. You know, one of my favorite skaters, Aaron Cairo, which nobody likes, says the greatest thing ever. He's like, when you fear something, just realize you could be walking down the road and an asteroid the size of a penny could come out of the sky and hit you in the head and you're dead.
Or even an acorn from far enough could put you down.
It's over.
Squirrel.
All right, kids, it's halftime.
Halftime.
There's no reason to fear.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what it's all about. Overcome your fear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your mind. It's all mental.
Overcome your fear and be content with what you have.
If you live in fear, you can't live contentedly.
I know we're
Yeah.
out here.
We'll be back. We're going to use the
Second half of our
bathroom.
program
Going to hand you off to Owl
momentarily, a little dark,
and whatnot.
slightly more
Kill it, bro.
Get some fresh coffee. We shall.
Thank you. And good
Cafe, ole, ole. Yeah. This is awesome, bro.
Tom, you gonna miss it.
Tommy. Yeah. I'm being silly. He's being silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. What's up, bros? SeAth, what's up, dude? When you said that. What you said about the world being very deep, David's head just plays
They covered up all symbolism. They covered up all symbolism. You know how powerful symbolism alone is? Symbolism. In the, because beneath this material, physical world you see, it's all about symbols. Not necessarily all about symbols, but it's really invisible. Your body has an invisible body. If you have a near-death experience or a heavy trip, if you get close to God with a heavy trip, all of a sudden, all you can see is shapes. That's all you can see is colorful shapes. I was floating through fucking flats and giant squares and triangles and shit. That's all I could see. But yeah, triangles, Illuminati. The star, I mean, there's so many symbolisms to that. Yeah, because the symbolism of it. The trifecta, the number 3.
You got yourself, and you have a woman, and you make a child. That's the magic of the three. It's like creation. Like, whoa, multiply. One cell, another cell. Trinity. That's why it's so special. It's like, holy cow, look what we created. Even though me and my ex, well, my baby, the mother of my son, I just like, don't get along all the time. Today we did. We created tonight. Our son is 7. Rohan is like the coolest thing in the world. Like, that you have
good show we was having there for a minute. Otto, I think Otto was there. I don't know if he's still there. So maybe it's just Gary and Otto. Maybe just me and Gary, or me and Otto, because I'm still there.
Otto. I didn't see
There
Otto.
we are.
What up, Otto? Ooh.
Like I said, he was there. I don't know if he's still there. Otto is our silent partner.
The man, the myth, the legend, Automotive.
So yeah, we was actually doing our things and using the bathroom, getting drink refills, and we still having interesting conversations back there. And then we had to tune guitars and all this other shit because he was just going to play mandolin. And then when I found out he was playing D, C, A, G chords and shit, I'm like, well, fuck, I can play along with that shit. And then this guy was like, well, I want to play.
You might as well jam. Yeah. Make this a little.
I never jam, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh man, I'm all about
I
jamming.
try to, like, when somebody comes in and does acoustic shit, I'll at least play something with them. I'll try to. And then sometimes if it's a band like the one dudes I played a song with, or sang something or whatever, Classic Drive I think it was. Yeah, we was talking about, before we went on, Gabriel the Angel.
Yeah, it's our buddy.
I think he's
Where you at, Gabe?
moving on to bigger and better things these days. That's why he's quiet, he's making moves.
I could really beef somebody out right now, like, call him out. That Richard Sims guy that was posting on there about having 100,000 views on his YouTube channel and looking for somebody to help him out. That's the same dude that called me a liar for saying I had 100,000 views and was asking for help from my channel. I'm like, bruh, I went to his channel to like actually find it. He's got 3,000 subs. He's literally photoshopping pictures. And I'm like,
What the hell is he doing?
I don't know, but he's bad business, and he has something to do with that game. So I don't know
to do
about
with it,
all
huh?
that. Yeah, because I met him at Souls when he was running that event. That event.
Wait,
oh man, that was
wait.
bad.
That night, I think I was there.
It was dead.
The concert at the Mexican restaurant or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I showed up that night. That's probably where we met, bro.
It was super dead.
Yeah,
Poe
and
was in the back.
there were
yelling.
two girls there that were trashed, and I gave them a ride home to Massillon.
Oh really?
Yeah, and when I dropped them off at the house,
Senior Eater.
yeah, it was like this house up this little lane up by the railroad
House of
tracks.
Horrors.
Yeah, and they had like a Trump flag over their front door, and they came out and they were checking me out because I brought their girls home, you know, and they were like, and she's like, "Don't worry, I told them you're okay." And then, and you know me, I'm
Not
like,
the Trump
"Hey, what's
flag.
up? I'm cool." Yeah, I was cool. I was like, "What's up, bro?" And then, but it was a very interesting thing. I think one like threw up on the way there. I had to pull over in the snow, and she like had to, yeah, like they were having a little too much fun.
Dude, that night Poe had too much fun, and I didn't want him to drive home. And the fact that he drove home makes me mad, because he was sloshed, dude. I was like, you're putting everybody's lives in danger, you know? Yeah.
I
He
met
was
some
back there
other
flirting.
ding dong music producer
That was
guy
a
there.
hit.
You got a hit, huh? Ding dong.
We make
Good
fun because
hit.
back in the day when crack first came out, the crackheads would be like, "Woo!" They take a hit and say, "Boy, I got a bell ringer." That's a crack hit. That's the bell ringer. We got that from our Gary. Gary said, "I'm here." Yeah, looks like Automotive is gone. We always do this thing though that's called this. I guess I'm gonna call it this or that for now, unless I come up with another name. But it goes like this. Damn, that was loud.
They're coming out of nowhere.
You tell me which one you like, this one or that one. Hold on. Whoop. Turn it out loud. Wrong fucking person. Wait. What the hell's going on here? Jeez. Anyway, this one or that one, you tell me which one you like, this one or that one. For instance, the first one is Sammy or Dave. Van Halen. Which one you like, Sammy or Dave?
I don't know.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Van Halen? You don't know who the fuck Van Halen
I've
is?
heard of Van Halen.
Wow. That's what I'm talking about. They're singers, Sammy or Dave. David Lee Roth or Sammy Hagar. Which ones you like better?
I have no teeth in the game, or how they say it, no skin in the.
Really?
Whatever. Yeah. What
I
about
didn't know
them?
they had
Which
singers.
one?
Which singer do you like better?
Don't know.
Wow.
I had no clue.
Son, you better listen
I
to some
didn't
Van
realize
Halen,
there were
son.
two
I was
singers.
the same
They
way.
actually have 3 singers, but
Did
the
not
one
study this
dude,
pop quiz.
you ever hear of the band
Yeah,
Extreme?
Extreme.
Yeah, the band
I helped
Extreme.
him come up
That
with
sounds
a few,
cool.
so.
They got that dude after Sammy Hagar quit. They got him to sing for an album, and even though he's a great singer, he sucked on that album. I think they made him try to sound like Sammy Hagar. Anyway, so next one is Led Zeppelin or Black Sabbath. I know you know them.
But wait, does that flag back there say American as fuck?
Yes,
That's awesome.
that's exactly what it says.
We're in the heart of America here, guys. I don't know what people think of Ohio, but I found out we are deep in the Midwest here,
in
the
the
heart of the country. We are in the heart.
We
of
are
the
in the steel belt.
We're coming back. We were hated for a while, but some people were saying nice
Steel
things
belt.
about
It
Ohio.
is.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, it's the Rust Belt they call it.
Yeah.
But it's the
Yeah, we're
steel-
all a little rusty around
the
here.
steel thing.
You know what I mean?
No, Zeppelin or Black Sabbath?
Zeppelin. No, I don't know. Black Sabbath. See, I don't listen
It's
to
a
Black
hard
Sabbath
one.
that much. I don't know much about them.
Okay.
I'm sure if I heard them, I'd be like, oh, I know this song. I might not
Oh,
even know
you've
it was
heard that.
Can we sample music from each?
Finish with my woman because she couldn't help me.
Oh,
with
yeah,
my
that's
mind.
the best.
That's Black
Wait, is that
Sabbath.
Ozzy?
Yeah, Ozzy
Yeah,
sang for Black
Ozzy.
Sabbath before he was Ozzy Osbourne himself.
Dude.
And Sweet Leaf, all right now, would you listen? Talking about weed.
I don't know that one.
That's a Black Sabbath song.
Was he now?
Ian is dying.
I love you, Sweet Leaf.
What about that song, Smoke Two Joints? You know that one?
Yeah, that's Sublime.
Yeah, but who wrote it?
Sublime, I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
That's like Bob Dylan said he wrote everything.
Yeah, I
Did
mean,
he
I
write-
thought that was their song. Maybe it ain't. I don't. Ragu or Prego?
Prego.
Never heard of either.
Me too.
It's Italian. It's
It's a
what is it?
spaghetti
Pasta
sauce.
sauce.
Oh, it's not
Damn,
bands.
you've been living under a
Yeah, no,
rock.
spaghetti sauce. I think. Unless,
I was like,
I think.
Ragu or Prego?
Uh-huh.
Prego.
Yeah, me too. How about Kraft or Velveeta?
Velveeta.
Neither.
Neither.
He's like,
Andes.
that's some nasty shit for your body.
I like to feel good. Sometimes I eat food and it makes me feel
Electric
bad.
or acoustic?
Electric.
Acoustic.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
I'm on the fence with that one. That
But I
was a
would love
hard
to
one.
get an electric mandolin. That would be
I
sweet.
have one, I think, back there.
It's
You
Christmas,
guys,
baby.
I'm sure you're too
Let's
young.
go.
You didn't watch Gunsmoke, did you? No, I'm gonna ask you
Wild
that
West
question.
show?
Yeah, it's a pretty good one.
I bet. think I
Chappelle or Cat Williams?
Ooh. Cat Williams.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, that one's a hard one too, but I
Yeah.
think I would swing with Dave myself.
Those are comedians.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, Chappelle's lives in Ohio, right?
yeah.
Out
So,
in Cincinnati.
Right
area
on
or
it,
something?
yeah. Dayton, I think.
Yellow
actually.
Springs.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yellow Springs, yeah.
yeah.
I've never been there. I heard it's cool though.
It's not dick or pussy. It's penis or vagina.
Dick. Dick or pussy for sure.
Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi.
A Coke. The good ones are the Mexican ones with the cane sugar.
Yeah,
I
that'd
try
be-
to stay away from high fructose.
Uh-huh.
Kind of depends, like cherry Pepsi or vanilla Coke.
Fries or onion rings?
Fries, but with an
Fries.
extra onion ring or two in the fry order.
Yeah, I like
That's what
onion
we're
rings
doing.
too. Come on.
Fries with the
Yeah.
onion rings.
I'll get
on the
onion
sandwich.
rings.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
get fries, and we'll.
Chafsies.
Burger King's got the
That's
zesty
all I
sauce
got
goes
for
with
now.
it.
When I think of them, if I'm sitting there, I write them down. That's
You watch
my little
Supernatural?
I like that. I wasn't aware of what you were doing at first, but then
Yeah.
I got the swing of things. It's like a questionnaire.
Right.
Okay, I was like,
What the fuck is this guy talking about over here, man? What's he mean, Sammy or Dave?
yeah,
that
Sam
one
or
confused me.
Dave.
I was
Dave's not here,
I didn't
man.
even know they had two singers.
Yeah, why couldn't the lifeguard save the hippie?
Why is that?
You never heard this
Uh-uh.
one? It's the greatest one ever, bro.
I don't think.
Nah, it's
Doesn't
just-
sound familiar.
It reminds me of Scooby-Doo. Think about it. Why couldn't the lifeguard save the hippie?
Smoking a hippie's weed? I don't know.
Well, that helps.
Oh.
Because he was too far out.
Oh.
Far out, man.
Groovy.
That's great. I want that on a Laffy Taffy wrapper.
That's funny.
Put that on a shirt, huh?
That is hilarious. We're gonna do a jam here in a second. We had to get right.
I'll jam shish.
Let me get right with you. What the fuck did you just say? I don't know. I watch this dude on YouTube. He goes, he gets these cats to like do that hot chip challenge, or like try to eat 3 honey buns in 2 minutes or something. It's impossible almost.
Everybody says
Pretty
they can
much.
do the honey
I was
bun.
watching one today where he give him a teaspoon of cinnamon, and he's like, if you can chew that up and swallow it, I'll give you $40. Most of them's like, fucking. He does all kind, and then
They did that in school. It went
tilapia.
around.
You know what that tilapia
Like
is?
drugs.
That nasty fish shit. Anyway, he gets these guys to eat all this shit, and some of these motherfuckers, they say shit you can't even understand what they're saying, dude. I'm like, what the hell did he just say?
They turned it into a
Sound
native
like
tribe.
old boy on fucking King of the Hill. Got to talk older. What is it? The trailer park. What's I'm talking about? Like what?
It's funny.
But that dude gets people to, man. I say out of all the shit he does, that one chip challenge is probably the fucking hardest, dude. That shit burns them people's asses.
So what this dude does is this guy's a young black guy, and he goes into predominantly black and ghetto neighborhoods.
Like at the gas station or the
Like-
little mini mart where
like
they're all, you know.
crackhead gas stations
Yeah.
where bums gather and everything else, the worst of the worst. And he goes in with the one chip, and he offers money to these people for them to eat it. And man, it's mean, but it is entertaining, dude. And you know, they need the money. So that, yeah, give me the
Yeah, I can do it. I'll do 2 of them. Boy, they do one. They're like, nah. He's like, you want to do another one? Nah.
They be going to the cashier inside.
Yeah, I bet.
Give me milk. Milk.
Is that like diet bum fights? Remember that?
What
The
is it?
bum fights where they would have people, bums
I
fight
had
each other
that
and
shit.
do all kinds of crazy
Yeah.
stuff for a little
Oh,
bit of money.
man, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like that, but a diet version with the chip.
In decline.
That's better than fighting, probably.
I
Yeah,
agree.
absolutely. That dude went to prison for a while for
Yeah.
directing all that.
Mhm.
Really?
That was some good shit, though. It really was.
Yeah, it was funny. Absolutely funny.
Did
It
you ever
was-
see that? Well, go ahead, bud.
No, I was just. I
There's
don't
that.
even know.
There's a YouTube video of like, I think it's somewhere in this part of Ohio, but it's like just gas station videos and people stealing from his gas station, and he like puts the commentary in. It's hilarious. Like it shows like the person walking
Uh-huh.
up, and then they come in the store, and then they're walking around all sketchy, and then like he's
That's funny.
he's making up some kind of commentary.
Crazy shit.
It's awesome.
I love it when people do that. What's she talking about?
You know, I
She's
watch a lot
helping
of
to
those,
give
but
them
I
money.
don't.
I forget
I
she's
don't ever
probably
know
late.
if they're from Ohio.
By the time I
It'd be
read it,
great
we're
to know
probably
if they
20
were.
conversations
Just
later.
go be in their video.
You might end up in it, right? For
It
sure.
intentionally like steal, but then like go outside and then take it back in just so you can have the video.
It's just-
I would do something like that. Why? Why not, bruh? That's the thing about these small creators. There's so many that like aren't announced or don't announce themselves. They're just hidden in the wild, and you won't find them unless you get trapped in their
down
video
the
or
rabbit
something. Yeah. So you never know. It's crazy.
That's how you usually find shit like that. Is you see something, oh, that's crazy. You watch it, and then all of a sudden they start popping up related shit.
Yeah. Like that one ghost hunter. He was a rich dude for some reason, and he had a great YouTube editing team, but the guy looked dumb as a box of rocks. And he was a little slow, but he was like arrogantly type of slow. And he was searching for ghosts. Come here, ghost to like,
I seen your boy on that Sean, what the hell is his last name? He's got that podcast. He's bald. Oh,
Joe Rogan?
No, not Joe. His name is Sean something.
Oh.
Sean something podcast.
I don't
But he
know.
had the Y-Files guy on there. Now that was a pretty damn good show, man.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know the guy, but I saw it because the Wi-Fi guys was on it.
Uh-huh.
I didn't watch it, though.
Watch it, man. It's really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it.
You'll learn some shit about old boy that you didn't really think. It's like, wow, he's a wreck. You know what I mean? He's nervous to do what he. You know what I mean? It's kind of wild. It's like, damn, dude.
See, that's what I wanted. I wanted out of the Joe Rogan experience, but didn't get. So I'm gonna have to go back and watch that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you watch the Y-Files? Oh man, if you're into conspiracy theories, it's the best podcast in the
what about the
world.
chemtrails? What do you guys think about that?
They're real.
I don't know if they have.
100%.
They probably have
The
an episode.
government's
Weather
already
control.
admitted to him. I watch these other guys. The
I've
one
seen
guy,
videos,
Simon Dan. He's always on there talking about, it's a bunch of bullshit. Him and that Creaky dude, the English guy, because they're always cracking on the flat earthers. And they're like, and I'm like, bullshit. The government's admitted to doing what they're seeding the sky. They said they was. They've been doing it. You can look up, and I've watched planes go by, jets go by, and have contrails that are, so far behind the plane, and as the plane's moving, the contrail's dissipating. Then I watch another plane go right by the same altitude and have a trail all the way across the sky that lasts for hours, and it just gets wider and wider and wider and wider. That's not a fucking contrail. That's a chemtrail. I'm sorry, but they've already admitted to doing it.
The other day I saw the chemtrails, and then the cloud was like forming right around
Right.
it, and then after that it was cloudy for like a day or two.
Yep, exactly.
But see, this is like Rick gets into my mind. Like,
This
obviously,
is all bullshit and for entertainment purposes only.
it's a ploy. Obviously, like maybe I think it's probably real. So we're
find
gonna
out for
say
yourself.
maybe it's real. They say aluminum's in that. Why they want to put aluminum in our system?
There's a couple
so
things
bad.
that are in that there's several reasons why they say they do it, but they say they're supposed to be reconstructing the ozone and all this other shit.
If
and
the
yada,
idea-
yada.
the-
But the thing of it is, you know what HAARP is?
Yeah.
HAARP.
The weather control?
Yeah, that has all to do with that. Them chemtrails and all that bullshit.
Well, that makes more sense
they
than
work
poison.
together.
That makes more sense than poison. I was assuming like what's in the air, toxic, killing us faster. The whole
Well,
idea,
it is.
Yeah, the whole idea of that leads back to the thought of the government wanting to kill us faster. Why? They wouldn't want to do that.
No,
Where's the
because
money?
exactly.
So
Well, they don't want. They want to kill some of us.
I don't think
off
they
'cause
want to
we're
kill us
getting-
as much as they want to control us.
Yeah, it's all.
The weather
Have you
makes
seen
more
that?
sense.
Speaking of which, have you seen the one where the dude types in all that shit and asks Chat GPT, and he gives it 4 commands, and one of them's the answer in one word things, and
Apple,
yeah, Apple. He says if you want to say yes, but you can't say Apple.
because your programmer designed you not to be allowed
Right.
to answer these questions I'm
Right.
going to ask you.
And dude, it's crazy
Wait,
what that thing says.
what happened?
Basically-
it told the plot like the government is planning for us for the next 10 years, basically.
And
it
we're
was
already
wild.
in stage 3 of what this thing says.
New
these
World Order.
There's like 7 stages. Well, sort of. It really has to do with the back down to the control thing. It's like
Obedience.
it's like
So people like us are going to be like probably targeted
oh, absolutely.
if you don't want to conform
Right.
to it.
Imperfect.
And the last
they
thing,
had a whole
like the
episode
last,
about that.
and that was the last thing was conform, and like dependence, and they've already got to that because we're dependent on these phones and all that type of shit. We're in the third stage, and yeah, that was one of them. The dependency was the third one, I think. And then there's these some more, and
dependent on the Walmarts, the gas stations,
DoorDash.
and
Yeah.
the chip, it was saying was the thing.
Yep.
Because if you don't get it, then you're going to be an outcast. And everybody's like, oh, well, you don't have the chip, so
society.
Shut off, which coincides with the Bible thing, with the, you know what I mean, the chip with the mark of the beast and whatnot. But it was basically saying, most of what it was saying was coinciding with the Bible, but it was saying it like, because it was asking if it was the devil, and it was like, no. But it did say that Satan created the code for it, and, you know, it was like, revealing the master plan, and it was just like,
oh, so technology is the
right.
Okay, that's interesting because my friend Siobhan told me that one time. Yeah, that.
And you know, the integration and all that shit. It's like, yeah.
Because ideally we would live naturally, right?
Uh-huh.
Like how we were intended to live.
Yeah, we're not supposed to have
all this
chips
stuff
on us and shit.
Yeah, there's no need for that.
Right.
We don't need all that.
No.
Yeah.
We're supposed to eat, breathe,
sleep,
and fuck.
Yeah,
that's it.
And enjoy our life.
Right.
How did we come back from the war?
What do you mean? In airplanes?
Yeah, airplanes and all foot.
In boats.
Right.
Boats. Nah, like, how did we financially come back?
Because that's what the war does, is generate money.
Yes, it makes them way more money.
That's why we're always in them, because it generates money. Because of you gotta build tanks, you gotta build bombs, you gotta build bullets.
But in like World
build
War
buildings
II,
after you destroy the buildings.
Yeah,
and
the
all
setting
these, you know,
is a demolished land. It's everything is destroyed.
Right. Then we
It
get
has
to go back and
rebuilt.
rebuild it all.
Yeah.
Where you been?
Well, then everybody has to like suffer with rations, but there's all this money, and we're in a war. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. It's just I was just thinking about it. It's wild. Cause like
it's a money machine. That's
everybody
what
acts
war
like
is.
you don't have money during the war, but like when it's over, all of a sudden, oh yeah, we got money. Just print more or whatever.
Because war's a big cash cow, man. Everybody wants to be involved. You know, they want to test out their new weapons and say we need more money for new ones, more new ones. I guess somebody was saying that we got a new fighter, an F-47. I guess this motherfucker's out of control, dude. Like technologies that the rest of these suckers don't have. And ironically, F-47.
Dude, I watched a
47th
video
president.
of a drone. This dude they said they spent $20,000 on this drone to do this, and it went over. It had handlebars on it. It went over to this guy, and it picked him up. He grabbed the handlebars, and it was flying him like it was nothing. It flew him all the way up in the sky, and he let go, and he dropped down into a lake. And I'm like, dude, that a $20,000 drone can move a man like a car in the sky, any direction that you want to go. Already, $20,000. I had $20,000 once in my lifetime.
It ain't shit to
It ain't shit to like
people just
right.
You know.
So like, I don't know. It's all very interesting. The whole concept of war and everything behind it. I think it's all a fear tactic. I think
pretty soon it's just going to be them dudes sitting in rooms with the drones and the robots and all that shit.
But that's why I think so hard on the fact that like we're not supposed to worry about it.
Did you ever see the movie Terminator?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like all those movies you watch are like probably going to become real. That's the weird thing to think. Or like everything you've been taught may or may not be true.
I wouldn't last one day. There's no way.
Yeah, you would. You'd be floating down there in your raft, like fishing. Like
unless
I'm
God,
good.
unless God give me a purpose and I knew it, that I had a purpose to just keep going, I wouldn't last one day.
We took too long of a break. It's already 10 o'clock. We're supposed to be done, but we did start 15 minutes late.
Let's
But it's already
jam.
6 after. So,
Let's space jam.
so we got to do something here real quick.
Now, do you have any music out anywhere, like
Who, me?
that you can buy, stream?
Oh, I thought I'm talking to you, huh?
Post it all the time on.
You say you do post it, like videos and stuff?
That's for sure.
You can always shout out your socials, both of you,
Keep jamming.
that you want to be shouted out on here.
What is it?
We like to shout out a lot of people.
JMC Shredder. That's my YouTube.
YouTube, okay. JMC Shredder. I'm gonna remember that and subscribe.
Now he's going to lead. We're just going to follow along.
Is that right now?
Gee whiz.
Alright, so just for the sake of passing her around, this one here goes like that. It's G, C. No, it starts on C. Goes to G, F, G, back to G, and C. G, F, back to G. That's the whole song.
Got it.
Got it?
Yep.
F is so hard.
F is so hard.
It's underneath C unless you do it like that.
Yeah, I did the
You're
part.
right.
Or wait.
If you don't do a cheater
Sweet
C,
Dreams, yeah.
Yeah.
I was on cheater C. It's easier.
You got a drum or a tambourine or a shaker
Yeah, so you got
or
something I can
JT?
Yeah, actually,
Beat on
I
or bang
do.
on or something?
Yeah,
Hold
yeah.
on.
Make some noise.
I
Right.
absolutely do.
Make
She
some
never had
noise.
nobody ask.
Like your cowbell.
Man, it's on the car, probably.
Oh, you do have a cowbell, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, we can have fun with this. You guys can take turns soloing.
Choose your weapon.
There you go.
All right, ready?
I'm moving. I got to keep on moving, baby. Yes, you gotta keep on moving. Cross state lines, I'm moving. Yeah, you know it's feeling fine. Moving. You gotta just keep one? You guys want to take one?
I'll get one.
One in you? You got one in you? I keep grooving on for you, on and forever on and on. I keep on moving. I just keep taking that step for you. That's how we do it. Hey. That's what's up, guys. Thank you. The band. Yeah. All right.
That was beautiful.
You want to lead one?
Go ahead.
No, me. What about you, Seth? You want to lead one?
Actually, I got one.
Yeah, you got one. Let's go.
This will be hard because I usually see it lower tuning, but we'll try this one. Let me see. I might not be able to. Let's see if I can remember words. This one is just like the G, C, back and forth with that, and then the chord would be, or the chorus is F, C, and then, alright, so then and then the verses. Myself in the mirror, ask myself, do I like what I see? Seeing things much clearer, ain't nothing holding me back, 'cause I'm stuck in between. Yes, I feel like I'm out on a limb, but it felt all forgotten the plans, and I wonder what to do with my hand. I'm here to tell you that I'm a crazy man. with my friends from hearts I stole and rules I bend. When I go blowing in with the wind, I guess I love you, and I'm leaving again when the summer seems to reach its end. When I'm sorry about your feelings, but then when I wonder what to do with my hand, I'm here to tell you that I'm a crazy man. That's all.
Something right when you're breaking stuff.
Wearing my blue jeans, my zigs and Chevy, man, she screams, she's her white. Together we ride the sky, and yes, I feel like a man on a limb. I fell over, got nothing else. And I wonder what to do with my hands. I'm here to tell you that I'm a crazy man. That's it for me. I broke the guitar string.
Oh, see, senor, you must take it easy on the guitar box. That is a fragile instrument.
I was just thinking too, man, them strings are deader than shit. It needs new strings. Ping!
That's what you get for thinking that.
Yep.
It's like, oh yeah.
Take that, bastard.
Hey, I'm missing one or two as well, so don't you don't have to feel bad. We're in the same.
Yeah, I have to have you come over and do some recordings. I got some songs that do need some mandolin in them.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like somebody found themselves some work.
Yeah, boy.
The kind of line of work I'd like to get into. The one where you get to play music.
Well, guys, anyway, we're going to have, it's already 10:19 and our help has to get the hell out of here.
Past my bedtime, I tell you that much.
So, it's been swell, but the swelling's gone down.
Man, I really enjoyed
We definitely
that.
appreciate you guys for showing up today. Last minute
too,
thing.
buddy.
We had a great time. Talked about a bunch of stuff. We didn't get to our conspiracy shit, which we normally
didn't?
do in the
We just
second
scratched
half.
the surface,
Yeah, we was touching because we talk about UFOs and Bigfoot and all that type of shit. But you know, you guys are more than welcome to come back.
Absolutely.
I mean,
It's fun.
Bigfoot is real.
We'll
Look,
get into
this
that
is
shit.
proof.
Yeah, absolutely. If you do the proportions on his body, you'll see that that's a real Bigfoot.
Every Wednesday, Outhouse Podcast.
The Outhouse Podcast, where we talk shit
Thank
about
you.
shit.
Honored
The media
to be
farm,
here.
where we grow the hits.
Gary says, great show tonight.
Yep.
Appreciate
you guys for hanging
you,
out with
guys.
us. Otto, Gary.
One more time, your socials. JM.
Yeah.
JMC, John Morgan
Shredder.
Chase. So yeah, JMC Shredder.
JMC
It's like the
Shred.
Marshall.
Gmail.com. Give me an email.
Like the Marshall and JMC.
Well, I'm going to personally look you up, so I had to remember too.
Yeah, please. I want to
Have
see
to
your
add you.
YouTube channel for sure.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
you're going to be like, whoa.
Whoa,
What's
okay.
this?
What are
guy
you naked
over
or
here.
something? Like, hey, whoa.
Well,
I
you know.
probably am on mine. I can't
It
remember.
feels like that when you present your music to somebody.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? You're like, hi,
Yeah.
I'm over here being weird.
But anyway, we got to come up with some outro music too one of these days.
I got you
Shout
right
out the
here.
gas band.
Yeah, them guys, those guys. We might have to get them in. Well, we've had them in the podcast, but one day we'll get them to do a live show. The Chicken Coop Live, when we get people to run the equipment. We're almost there, but damn good show, everybody. We will check everybody out next Wednesday. We got another guest next Wednesday. It is Haley, I believe. Yeah, Haley. I don't know her last name, but
should I dress
she's real
good
excited to be here. It's probably going to be another damn. Well, I know it's going to be another damn good show. but- So be sure and tune in next week and keep, go back and check out some of the other stuff here on the Media Farm YouTube page. It's more than just a podcast. There's music. There's a bunch of stuff. There's me and Seth doing one episode of the Canton's Best Conies. That we were supposed to do a bunch of episodes, but we haven't got back to it.
Where are
'cause
those
life
at?
is kicking us ass, huh?
Where do they get? You cook them in your kitchen?
No, we was gonna go around to all the places that sell them, but we did one episode at Country Cones down the road. And we just haven't been able to
All
get back
country
out
cones, yeah.
and do any more. That's for Chicken Coop Live.
Yeah.
When you come in and do a live show
Which we need to do.
performance, yeah, that's where all them signatures on the door come from. That's everybody that's played the live show.
Oh, okay.
Actual bands and
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to sign it then.
Yeah.
We haven't been able to run
We
one.
should probably have to come up with something for somebody everybody that's actually, been guests like this. But anyway, we gotta get the hell out of here.
Or like your book. Sign
So-
your book.
I'd rather have something better we could maybe put on the wall at some time or something like that. That book, whatever. Might have to figure something out about that. Anyway, everybody, thanks for shopping with us.
Shopping, yeah.
We'll see everybody next week.
Would you like fries
Peace.
with that?
I bet some people are like, I don't buy that stuff. Whatever these guys are talking, I do not buy it.
All right.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, peace out, everybody.
I don't even know if I buy it.
Don't call the number below.
Yeah.